Hello, my name is Nelson, and today I'll be going over a subset of maps I've been working on for a couple of years. These maps correspond to a spaceship I've been trying to construct, and I've been trying to construct this spaceship in such a way such that the user is given the freedom to go wherever he or she pleases. So we first begin with our first room, which happens to be the crew quarters of the ship. There are actually two crew quarters of the ship. This is the first one. And as you can see, each room corresponds to two beds or two crew members. Now this area, like many other areas, is a multi-leveled area. So we actually have 3 decks in this area, or 3 levels I should say. And even though I did not go into the other room was built like the previous room. In other words, going into a door would find you with 2 more beds. And this applies to every single door. So in other words, the entire area is fully built. I merely am skipping over that portion in order to keep this somewhat brief. So now we go back into the tram station. The tram station actually serves as a hub of the ship, and there are actually 3 central tram stations on the first deck alone. Now, as you'll notice, when we come out of the crew quarters, we actually end up in the proper position that we would have been had this been one single map, in other words, without any load points. And you'll see that throughout the remaining portion of the demonstration, that when you do load up a map into another portion, you are actually ending up at the correct location and not at some general location within the map. So now we're going to the med bay, or medical bay. And this once again has a similar structure to the crew quarters, only instead we have the surgical room, and the room before will be a room for recovery of patients. And once again, this is a multi-leveled area. So had I gone in, I would have seen the same exact thing. In other words, I would have seen the same exact rooms. However, once again, I am skipping those portions in order to keep this demonstration as brief as possible. So now again, we return to the tram station. And now we're going to head out to the bridge of the ship. The bridge being the control room of the ship.